by the lawmakers who advocated for augmentation of the judiciary budget and also stated the impropriety of leaving a vacuum in the Supreme Court for an extended period before making the appointments. The Senate Committee on Judiciary, Human Rights and Legal Matters screened all 11 nominees on Wednesday and brought the reports of the exercise before the lawmakers. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court has reserved judgment in the appeal filed by the Kano State Governor Abba Yusuf, challenging the verdict of the Court of Appeal and the State Election Petitions Tribunal, which removed him from office. The 5-member panel, led by Justice John Okoro, reserved judgment after the parties adopted their brief of arguments. The Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, received the leadership of the Christian Association of Nigeria at the Defense Headquarters in Abuja. The leadership of the CAN was led to the Defense Headquarters by its president, Most Reverend Daniel Oko, who said the purpose of the visit was to reciprocate a similar gesture by the CDS to the association's headquarters a few months ago. According to him, the CDS visit has yielded many fruitful results and has given CAN a further sense of belonging and created more understanding towards combating the menace of insecurity. In his response, the CDS General Christopher Musa maintained that prayers have been spiritual backing behind the successes of the armed forces of Nigeria. He therefore appealed to CAN not to relent on its prayers to the nation and armed forces of Nigeria in particular. Still on defense matters, the armed forces says it is determined to end terrorism and insecurity across the country. The Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, stated this while briefing the defense correspondents on the military operations across the country. He said troops of Operation Hadinkai in the northeast zone of the country conducted a fighting patrol to Boko Haram and Iswap enclaves.
Conducted ambushes, raids, fighting patrols, and other forms of offensive activities against the terrorists during the week under review. The combination of this offensive posture resulted in over 40 neutralized terrorists and 191 of them arrested. Troops then recovered 72 assorted weapons as well as over 330 assorted ammunition. Troops also arrested 68 perpetrators of oil thefts and rescued 80 kidnapped hostages.
A former Inspector General of Police, Solomon Arase, says he will always make himself available for service of his nation. Arase, who is the current chairman of the Nigerian Police Service Commission, was speaking during his conferment of the prestigious Distinguished Peace Ambassador by Citizens 93.7 FM in Abuja. He said as a patriot and a pan-Nigerian, the country was so dear to him despite its diversity.
I can't thank you, sir, for the nice things you've said about me. I can assure you that I will continue to adhere to those principles that you people have. You have honored me with principle of excellence. I'm a pan-Nigerian. I don't care whether I can accommodate people. Sometimes I can overbear into my staff, and they think I'm breathing down their neck. But we have to get the job done. This is going to occupy a pride of place in my office, so that anytime you walk in here, you can always relate with it to say, people, you give me this. I really appreciate it.
The former IGP also appealed to all Nigerians in the spirit of the Yuletide season to extend their hands of cooperation to the Nigerian police.
We want to appeal to all Nigerians that during this Yuletide, that they should assist the Nigerian police force in ensuring that they dominate the space. The police cannot do it alone, but members of the public can do it. So we want to appeal to them. Please support the Nigerian police force. They are your brothers and sisters, and if you support them, we'll be able to have a safe society for all of us to enjoy, this festive period.
And the Chief Operating Officer of the Citizen 93.7 FM Abuja, Salmon Salami, said Mr. Arase was chosen for his exceptional record of service for his fatherland.
The era of seeing journalism as mere sensationalism or harbingers of bad news, that era is gone, and it's gone forever. Why? There is the need to appreciate the good things in people and perhaps challenge them to do more than to condemn them outrightly. We are here today, sir, to really appreciate you. You are a consummate gentleman. A policeman who has made his mark internationally. Nigeria will not forget you again.